Hi everybody. Today I have some great news and I want to share it with you. Uh, I did an episode in map editor about the missing sign template, and this time in 134 version of the game, we have the option of recreating these custom templates for custom signs. Why do we need that? Because if you are working in map editor in some countries already in the game, like Sweden, Italy, France, Germany, and so on, is not a problem because you have already the specific signs for those countries already in the game. Like we have now some Russian signs, Estonian, and so on from Baltic DLC. But what if you want to create a map of another country? What if you are not content or happy about the signs already in the game? Of course, you want to create your own, more specific, more detailed, uh, maybe with different configuration. And this sign template was the way to do this without using from the game uh, the specific signs, the standard signs. Let me show you exactly how you can do that in this version of the game, because it's a little different from what I know from former versions. So this sign template is resurrected. I like to press 2 times the C to enable the free camera, but you can do it easy way, just pressing space to enable the nodes, or again to disable it and fly away. These are the standard signs. Let's create a new one according to our needs. I'm gonna hit 5 and E. I'm gonna place a sign, any sign, it doesn't matter. Rotate, properties, make template. Okay, now we are gonna choose a board who fits our needs. I'm talking about, I'm gonna select here signs. These are standard boards already in the game. But I'm not gonna need this. I'm gonna need a template. These are templates. Okay, I'm gonna find one. Let's say any of these can be edited. Let's find a new one from Russia, for example. I'm gonna choose one with just one board, and then I'm gonna show you how to create one with 2 boards, like this one. Here are 2 boards. Here is just one, or maybe 2, I don't know, until we are open. Let's open this one. You see it here, and now we are going to edit template. Right click on it, edit board, delete everything here. Okay, now we can start to create. You have three types of material you can insert here: text, frame, and image. Let's start with images. I'm gonna click on all, and I'm gonna choose an image according to my needs. Of course, these images are in the game in atlases, and of course you can add your own images, but don't ask me how, because it's a very difficult uh, procedure, and you are gonna need to watch how the main company, the SCS, do it. You are gonna study the original files to understand how to add an image to this atlas. It's very hard, it's very complicated, and I have told you these are the basics for editor. Let's say a stop for a coffee, for example. I'm gonna click on this and move it here, make it a little bigger, move it here. I'm gonna insert this also. I'm gonna insert an arrow, for example. Not this one, this one. And I'm gonna insert a text. And I'm gonna write here okay. Let's insert a frame. We have multiple frames here, different colors, different ways. This is just a line if you want it. This is full color. I'm gonna insert a white one, for example. Okay, I'm gonna insert an arrow again. Gonna make it bigger. I'm gonna change the color of it to be visible, not white, but black. And now I see it's a little forced. Okay, I'm gonna insert a text. Again, changing the color, changing the size, too big. Okay. And this is our board. Remember, if I place the white frame after placing the arrow and the text, it's gonna overwrite those. and you are gonna see just the white frame. So the order of the placement of this material is very important. First time you are gonna place the background, then the writing, then the arrows, and so on. Here we don't have a frame for background. We are using the original board color, but I'm going to show you how to use first a background and then the sign. Okay, we have this board. In previous versions, this was it. Just save the template and that's it. But the template saved was without boards. Now we have to save first the board and then the template. I'm going to show you how. As you see in our Eurotrack Simulator 2 base folder where the maps are saved is just the map folder. The moment you save your first board, be sure to give it a custom name, your own name. Let's file, save as, and I'm gonna save board 1. Okay, save. Doing this, you are gonna notice in your base folder that an additional dev folder was created, and with sign board SII. I'm going to explain you what to do with this, but for the moment let's keep it here and continue with our board. We have the board is saved. I'm gonna go back. Now you see the board, it's in his original state, but now you have the option to use the original board or your own board. As you see here, it is board 1, and this is the board you created, and now it's time to save it as a template. Save again, save as, and now it's a template, not a board. Be sure to change this name. Don't use original game names for your custom materials. Okay, create your own names. I'm gonna say here template 1 and save and close it. And if you are going into the game, you can use that template already. Properties, and if you scroll this at the end, you can find your own template. Now it's easy to create and use your own templates because you can edit anything, almost anything in it. Edit sign. Now we want, instead of freeway, to have highway, and this instead of restaurant we're gonna have a fast food. Okay, save, and your changes are saved. Let's make another template. I'm going to place another sign here. Properties. I'm going to choose another template, one with 2 boards, but the way to handle this is similar. Okay, we have this. I'm going to choose this. Okay, it's pretty nice. I'm going to click OK, rotate. And now properties, edit template. And as you see, we have two boards, not just one. I'm going to click on this. This is the first one. I'm going to click edit board. I'm going to delete everything on it. And now you have an empty board. Let's add a frame here. I'm going to make it yellow with black. I'm going to add an image. I'm going to make it black. I'm going to add another frame. Another arrow. And I'm going to place some text here. I'm going to place some text here. I'm not talking because you see what it's edited here. This is the first board. Okay, save as board 2A because it's the first board of the bird of the board 2. Save, back. I'm gonna go to the second board, edit, delete everything if I want, of course. Okay, a frame. Let's say for the name of the road. I'm going to insert the text. E45. Okay. An image. And maybe I'm gonna create here a text. Control C, Control V. I have a duplicate to look identical, and I'm gonna write here city1 and here city2. Okay, this is the second board. I'm gonna save as not board 2A but board 2B. Save, back. Now as you see here, the game allows us to choose both boards, and I'm gonna choose mine. This is board A and this is going to be the board B. Okay, now we are gonna save as template not template 1 but template 2. Save. Now, how can you save this? First of all, remember this boards file and templates file is not gonna be in this name because these are the original names from the original game and you don't want to overwrite the original files. I'm gonna close the editor now. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna close the editor and I'm gonna show you how to save this. First of all, this must be renamed boards point fake map point SII templates point fake map point SII. Now open the boards file. We have just three, 1, 2A and 2B. Okay, as you see in your boards file are all the boards. The game saves all the boards from the game. Okay, we don't need this, so we are gonna click here at the first board and we are gonna go all the way down and we see at the bottom our free boards. Okay, so until here we don't need these boards. Delete. Now we have just our boards. If you are not happy with these numbers, and I recommend to change these numbers, maybe other people are gonna save their boards with the same numbers. So you are gonna say here, for example, F422, F443 and F444, and that's it. Save, close. We are gonna do the same thing in templates because here you have all the templates from the game. We need just the two we did, template 1 and template 2. Delete and rename F and F. Okay, save and close. It's not ready yet because we renamed the boards. Okay, so we need to make the appropriate changes in templates. Template 1 is not the board signboard 442 anymore, is signboard F442. Save, close. And for template 2 we have signboard F443 and F444. Okay, save, close. It looks complicated but it's not. We are going to take now this def cut def folder. I'm going to go in modes where my map is. I'm going to copy here. I'm going to create a zip folder of it and rename it, if you want, SCS. Okay, so we have here our boards, our templates. Let's see if this is working in our map. Okay, we have the editor back on. I'm going to place a sign. Drop to the ground, please. Okay, and we are going to use our custom template. Properties, make templated, choose sign templates, please. I'm gonna template 1 and template 2. As you see, our template is saved. Okay, if you want now to change the names of the city, directions, whatever, properties, edit signs, I'm gonna okay, save, and this is it. If you want to change also properties, edit sign. If you want to change these images, maybe a car, maybe, I don't know, maybe another arrow, to use whatever image you want. When you create the template, be very careful to click this box over here, but not now, when you create the template, because if you have one template with overridable images, you can change these images. Okay, you can place an arrow to the left or to the right and so on. And this is how you have the other board. You can change the number of the roads, the name of the city, or use it directly like this. Okay, and this is how you create your own template, your own signs. Be very careful when you import these files in your mode to rename this to, and also to delete everything in it except your work. And maybe you can rename your work too, because coincidences happened every day. That's it for this update. Have a great time and happy mapping. Goodbye.